friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I am working on my Collage weekly planner prompts today. Not the current week of our life, but the current week for what I'm on. And so I am on week 17. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you the prompts and work through it with you guys today. I've done a couple off camera that I've posted like on my Instagram. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can pop on over there. But I thought I had some time and I'd maybe do it on camera today. I don't know what it's going to turn out like, but we'll figure it out together. Okay, so wow, really bad lighting. But here is week 17. So something round, a piece of a map, a shoe, a tool your grandparents would have used, a postal item, and the bonus item is one of the elements is torn apart. Now again, this is the Collage Weekly Planner printout. I bought it off of Etsy by Marguerite Miller. I will link her channel below and you can find her other information there. I just think they're really fun. Now some people do a whole bunch of like really arty creative stuff on here and I really don't. I just use it as kind of a creative outlet for me and just getting my brain kind of going. And yeah, so anyway, I don't know why I feel like I need to give that disclaimer, but I have other projects going on my desk that you can see that I'm gathering because it's, I think, time for a just journal page. Okay. So let's see the elements again. So something round. I found a few things. I've already gone through kind of my folders and whatnot. And let me see if I can get you in. I think we'll try that. Okay. So something round. I have this really cool large penny, which is fun. I have this, it seems very bland, I know, but it's actually like out of a cookie jar or something. It's, ripped, not ripped. It's, I don't know. What do you call that? It's got texture to it. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then I do have this really fun piece of cardboard that I took out of some sort of packaging. It was obviously a set of 4 and I cut it in half, but this held 2 round things. And so I didn't know. I mean, maybe we'll just use it as a stencil. If I put it just like that, it obviously looks like a stop sign or a signal that's missing the bottom one. So, it probably won't be that. But anyway, there's my choices for round. I have no idea what I'm going to do either. Some people come on and they completely know what their page is going to be like or how it's going to turn out. And that's not how my brain works, at least. Okay, a piece of a map. Well, I have plenty of maps. First of all, I have this little thing, which is a printable from Sweet Pam at Pocket Journal Pam. And it's obviously already created, but it has a map in the background. So I pulled it. I do have a little card here of a map of Bellingham, which is interesting. Just because it's close to where I live. I'm fiddling with it because it feels, it's a sticker. I'm realizing it's a sticker. I'm fiddling with it. I thought it was like 2 things stuck together, but no, it's a sticker. Okay, that's interesting. I have lots and lots of maps. So here's a piece of something we've already worked on and torn apart. Now, interestingly enough, the bonus for this is one of these elements torn. So like if I use this and tore it, that would count. Here's a little map of the United States. And then I have, lots of other pages of maps that I've taken out of books. So we could, use any of these. Okay, it's just kind of a matter, like sometimes I want something that's like not as colored. Sometimes you want more color. Different. That's a map, but it has lots of water and blue. And so we'll just have to see. I have no vision for this page at all, which is a little frightening, to be honest. The next one is a shoe. Now, I have a couple items for shoes. First of all, I have these cool shoe stickers in my sticker book here, which I don't think are going to make it onto the page. But this was my original thought, like, I know I have those shoe stickers. So that's my original one that I pulled there, and we'll put that off to the side. But then I have this awesome book of my Wonderful World of Fashion. Wonderful World of Fashion. It has plenty of shoes in it. I, of course, didn't flag any of but come on. Look at those. So, it's got, high heels. We'll have to decide what we want. Look at that. there are even more because I didn't even see these when I pulled this book real quickly. But I mean, all sorts of shoes. So I'm sure we can find something out of here. So I don't think the Converse sticker is going to make it. I think I'd like something out of here. And I absolutely know I can use the Converse in my everyday journal and maybe not so much, this. So I think like look at those, there's more shoes. So I think that we'll use this book for shoes, and what shoe it's going to be is yet to be seen. Okay. A tool your grandparents would have used. Now I do have this poor little piece of Happy Mail one of you sent me so long ago, and I have pieced it together. It was bigger, and I've tried my best to cut, I could easily cut this cream separator out. Even this word right here, I could easily do that. Because I know they had that, but I'm not going to use this. I've already made that decision. I'm going to put it back in my Happy Mail drawer. I found this typewriter, and I don't know if it's a tool. I guess we could, vote on it or whatever, but yet we don't need to because it's my journal page, and holy cow, I'm dropping stuff. I'm just going to decide that this is a tool. Okay. And we are going to use this typewriter because I definitely have memories. Well, my grandmother was a librarian, and my grandfather was a school principal and PE teacher. And I remember, I just remember memories of learning how to type on a typewriter. So I am going to use this typewriter. So this is actually going to be the one piece that I know is happening that will decide kind of probably what some other stuff goes on. Okay, the next item is a postal item. Now I have a few things. I have a small envelope, and I have some bigger envelopes. We could use a stamp. I also have a big stamp or other stamps. So I'm just not too sure. I just used a giant stamp on one of my other prompt pages. Oh, I did Janet's. Oh, I don't know what I did. Anyway, so I feel like I don't want to use that same stamp, although it would go well with this blue here. So we might do that. So anyway, I don't know what I'm doing for that. A postal item, and then a bonus item, is it torn? Something torn. So let's play. Let's figure out. The first decision is, are we doing a 1-page or a 2-page spread? Most of these I have done like a double-page spread for these. Now a few, two, the last two, I did a single-page spread. So it can be whatever we want it to be. That being said, I don't know. Let's play. Okay. If I want to use this, part of me is like, let's just use it as a stencil. So I'm curious, as opposed to actually using it, right? We could do some fun things. We could back it with, the maps. And put that around the page. I have a hard time not creating some sort of little, well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to use it as is. So we will go ahead and cut it out. And we will toss that into the recycle bag. I'm liking the idea of like circles kind of all around the page. And so I'm wondering how I want to make that happen, I guess. And I'm also thinking that if we just get some color down on this page, it might help my brain a little bit too. So we'll just do this. Now this is I think it's going right through this paper. This paper's pretty thin, but that's okay. I mean, we could just use circles from this dauber, right? That's a circle. So the possibilities, whoops, I got some little cardboard pieces there. Let's start with some nice tumbled glass, because that seems to make everything a little bit better and more. Okay, now we have a little bit easier. So I am liking I don't know. Oh, and I'm sorry. I also had some punches, obviously, that I have a bunch of punches that kind of look, now that I put them out there, they look like flowers, but they're not. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Well, I'm tempted, although I don't have a lot of fun color. Let's play with this for just a minute, okay? Bear with me here. I'm going to I have a regular circle punch too. I also have, well, I have two other sizes of circle punches. Okay, do you guys keep this thing on here? I don't know. I never want it. I always say I'm going to take it off, and then I think, I better not take it off. I might need it at some point. I don't know why I'm going to need to keep the plastic thing on here, but I mean, yes, I know it serves a purpose. I just always end up dumping it. I don't. Well, that's interesting. So these are not maps. This is a map. Huh. That's kind of fun. I am tempted not to cut this one for some reason. Hold on one second. I'm looking for my other punch. Okay, I'm right here. I don't know. I have 5. I'm not joking. I have a lot of maps. It's fine. Cut it, Allison. Cut it. It's okay. Oh, now see, it's not happy because it's not thick enough. We're going to help that one out. That's why you sometimes like fold it, right? So I don't know if I have room. Let's see. Let's play. It's okay. Let's try and get those corners down there. Oh, it's still mad. Oh, now it's really mad. Oh, geez. Okay, well, now it's not going to give me my circles. Not even joking. Okay. Maybe it's got a little dull spot on that cutter. Maybe I'll put some tinfoil in it. All right. Okay, let's play here. We can leave them whole and kind of do this. I guess I'll take the ones that aren't the map off, we can kind of like randomly do something like this. Somehow my eye is not happy with that, but we'll, yeah, okay. We could do circles like that. My other thought was we could half these circles, you know, and use them kind of as a border this way. I do tend to, I like that. My brain, I say that a lot. I'm like, my brain's just happier. It just makes sense. It just, all of a sudden my brain goes, oh yeah, that feels better. So, we will do that. We'll make a little border. I don't know if we'll use the other half or not. I don't know. I could cut these on the cutter. I don't even know where I have you in screen. Let me make sure. You don't have the bottom. Guess I'll ooch you out. Just a tad. All right. If you guys want to ooch me back in, you can on your screen. All right. Yeah. That's enough to drive some people crazy, but we're gonna let it be. Let it be, let it be. Okay, I feel like if I'm gonna do that, then I'd like some of the smaller ones to be white. So there's more options than just the green. All right. All right, let's play with that, shall we? So we can run it down the side like this. And we obviously have enough to do both sides if we want. Or we don't have to. Well, I'd need to put that in the middle also, wouldn't I? Okay. And then there's some circles to play with. There's still way more green than white. I do have more white map, but we're not going to get out a new map or cut up a new map. Whoops. Oh my gosh, you guys. I remember like when I was scrapbooking. I am going to go back and do some scrapbooking. I've promised myself that because I do miss it. But like you would measure out paper as best as you could. You would never waste. Like I would never just cut into the middle of a piece of paper. And here I am just like, all right. Now, one of you asked the other day when I finished a video, because I had said something and about, well, this will just be used to make some tape. So we will do that at the end as well, I think, if we have time. I did not get that idea. It's not my idea. I've said that. I recently just watched a video from Cat Hand, but I know other people like Laura and, many people have made tape. So we'll, just leave it at that. But I haven't made any and a very long time. And I had done it a little bit differently before. And so I thought, oh, this is super fun. I'm just going to do it because Kat was like, yeah, just use everything, like just with your double-sided tape. And I was like, oh, brilliant. I'm going to make some. So we'll do that. Because I think I like doing that, like making something and then using the tidbits off my desk to make something else, right? Of kind of that day. It reminds me of, oh, when we worked on that page with the maps, obviously. I can't even see the edge. I'm hoping I have it. All right, here we go. So I am going to glue these on opposite sides. We're going to go ahead and make that decision. I really like the blue. I really like the blue water just of that side, right? But it doesn't really show up. All right, so then we will have done actually two things because this is a map and a circle. Which, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. If you're not new here and you've been following me for a bit and you've seen me work my way through all of last year's prompts, you will know that I'm very literal with these prompts. And so for me to combine two is a big deal. My challenge at one point is going to be to like have one piece of something that covers everything, right? For one of the journal pages, either this one or some other challenge I do or something, it's going to be like find one piece of like ephemera and like that'll be my whole page. It'll be everything. That'll be a bird prompt, the color purple, a cutout, whatever, like as a joke, because normally I'm like, oh, we need a map and a circle. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if I like these all over the page. It's feeling a little busy to me, but we have them as options. We also obviously could do halves, here. We could just do a few. So we have them. Okay. This is not being used. These are not being used. They're going to go back into the folder and, wait for their turn to be used. All right. So we've done something round and a piece of a map. Now the next is a shoe and then a tool that your grandparents would use and a postal item. So I love the size of this postal item, but I'm not loving the colors of it. Oh, and we've made a decision obviously to do a 2-page spread. So that's exciting. This I'm already tempted to rip these circles up. Okay, so it won't be the pink one. Okay, so I think the deciding factor, or one, like the next decision to be made at least, will be, oops, put the punch away, and we can put all these maps away. All right, so keeping the desk a little clean, maybe-ish is the idea. Let's find a shoe. So this is what we have going on. I know I have a big stamp I could still use, like a giant stamp. If we didn't want to use an envelope, we could certainly make an envelope of a different color. Let's find a shoe, shall we? Well, there's a shoe. It's a shoe hat. This book I have shown you. I got it at the thrift store. So I always look at the books. It's definitely not a fancy shoe. Look at the nails, you guys. Aren't those fabulous? Like, oh. Yeah. Jazz hands. Let's see here. It's a seashell shoe. Are we feeling the seashell shoe? Well, we certainly could be. Okay, well, I like the seashell shoe because we could make it a little bit more of an ocean themed. Let's see. Okay, here's some boots. Well, it just depends. So now I can tell you this, this page is a letter from somebody traveling, right, to home or whatever. It's a letter about where they are. And like, the shoe represents what they're wearing, right? So like, are they at the ocean in their fancy seashell shoe? Or are they like somewhere else with a big boot? I'm not feeling the boot as much. I think anything with a seashell or an ocean automatically gets an extra vote in my head. So it's a little hard to outweigh it is the problem at this point. Although those are certainly not the shoes I would wear at the shore. That's closer to it. I just wear, rainbow flip-flops or whatever. There's boots. Yeehaw. well, I just want to go to the beach. So of course, my eye is like, let's find a beach shoe. Let's just do it. Oh, these are so cute. There was a little thing of slippers in here too, and I thought, oh gosh, that's what I should put in here. Lots of, like, we could do a leg. Oh, for tights, you're supposed to design the tights. I see. Here's purses and more fancy shoes. It's definitely not a fancy shoe. There is some cowboy boots, some flowered heels. What do you think? What do you think? That's what I should put on there for shoes. That's what I wear for shoes. You guys, I think it's going to be the seashell shoe. Okay, done. I mean, oh, I do love me a good pair of flip-flops. Okay, let's... All right, we're going to use the shoe, and the lovely señorita here is not going to get a wide-brimmed hat. That's the decision. That's the life decision we made today. So I am so sorry, señorita. She is not getting her fancy hat. Okay, imagine a seashell shoe. Well, I would love to. Let's see. We're going to have to... Oh my goodness. Yes, girl. Okay. It's kind of weird. I actually don't like this other seashell they put over here. That's funny. I think it makes it look like your foot is a slug or a snail, but that's all right. That's all right. Oh, you guys. Just want to buy a little beach cottage and journal and live by the ocean. Ooh. Because when it's 90 something degrees outside and it's even hotter in my house right now, I'm kind of over it not being in the water. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I saw a really funny, I think I mentioned this already, I don't know. I saw a really funny post on, I don't know what, Facebook or whatever, and it was like everyone's meeting at Costco with this heat because I'm going to throw this away because I'm growing. I'm doing a good job. Is that going to make me happy or sad? I think that's going to make me sad. Shoot. What do we do? What do we do? It might have to go in the middle of the page. It might have to go in the middle of the page. I don't want it over here. Trying to get it onto one page because I feel like this all gets lost over here and that's not making me happy. We could, do something more like that. I still don't like the circles here. I guess I could have been more patient and not glued those down, although I'm pretty happy with my decision making when I do stuff, so I glue it down. Because it takes me a bit sometimes, I'm not going to lie. We're going to maybe move it over as much as possible, and then we'll, kind of do that, and then we can put a little note in here. The question is, do we want this envelope? And my first thing says no, because I don't like the colors and I don't like... But, I mean, are we really going to make another envelope? Let's see, where do I want this? I think somewhere like this, maybe. Maybe a little bit more over because we got to have room to tuck it in. There we go. Okay, it's going to go there. Okay, so what would be really cool... yeah, so this is where I get a little stuck, because now I want to have a different envelope. All right, so we will just we're going to make a new envelope. Whoops. I know there's other ways to make envelopes. They're probably easier than tracing one, but it's okay. That way we're actually using an envelope. And it's the size we want and the color we want. Well, it will be the color we want. This may be a two-part video, not too sure. I am throwing this away because, again, I'm growing. All right, we'll erase the ink marks. And I'm going to cheat and put this back on top. This one's already like scored there, so I think we can just... Oh, there's Buddy Dog. Do you hear him clapping? His little feet. Oh, my buddy boy. My buddy boy. I should probably go up and see if he needs anything. Guys, it's so freaking hot here. It's unbelievable. And in the midst of the heat, we're driving to, you know, where it's going to be even hotter. Sounds like a good plan. That's not even close to straight, Allison. That's brilliant. Okay. There we have it. Okay, so there's our little envelope made out of an envelope from an actual card. This little guy will just get saved for the appropriate time for him, because he's ready. It just wasn't his day. So, all right, we'll do a little something here like this. It's like not even close. Can you hear him? Oh my gosh, he cracks me up. Oh, I should have colored it first. I think this needs a little color on here. So if you were to get this little gem in the mail that someone took the time to write you, well, I guess the white works, but... I don't know. I mean, we could pick up kind of this red here. I mean, we could have gone with the pink, but it was too pink, right? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I definitely want to do it a color. I was thinking almost this like a green. So the question is, how do we want to color it? I know how I want to color it. I just don't know if I have it. So let's see. Otherwise, we have to get out some watercolors. Let's see what we have in the Distress ink pile. And we will... I'm also trying to not destroy this background for you guys. I know it's weird. I'm having a hard time with it. So instead of me like doing this, I'm going to do it on here and see. I don't know. It's not even a white envelope, so. Okay, that could work. The blue is a little like, this is obviously the same color, so we don't want, that's like not going to do it. So we'll keep, this is too blue. We could mix some stuff. We can do whatever we want. I mean, that's the bottom line. That one's pretty. It's not anywhere close to what it's supposed to be. Well, actually that blue is kind of pretty, huh? Because this is the, so my reds are like way too red. It will, I do not care for that. And my pink is too pink. Yeah, not the color scheme I'm going for. And we could pick up a little bit of the yellow maybe. That's not yellow, but I actually like that color. We're going to just go for it, you guys. And if not, we're going to keep, yeah. I think we'll do something like that. Because, oh my gosh, Allison, stop it. All right, I'm okay with it. It's a contrary. I'm okay with it. We're gonna try it for now, and then I think what I'll do. See, this is why you don't throw anything away, you guys. I'm digging through my trash now. That is not in here. Why is it not in here? Did it go in the wrong pile? Literally not in here. Oh, because it's still on my desk. Okay, that's why you don't throw stuff away. All right, this envelope's not getting used. It goes away. This envelope, I'm wondering, I'm going to have to get another piece of a map out. Well, let's find another scrap of something. Gosh knows I have those. Here's my scrap drawer. Some of it's not filed, but it's okay. You get the gist. I want to put something inside that envelope. One of the rules, one of the things I really try and do is stay in my seat. And what I mean by that is I have, as some of you know, built this. I have so much stuff around me because I've moved all my carts like literally around my chair. I'm going to use something out of this pile. Anyway, I could go digging forever, right, in my other drawers and in my other stuff and in my and I'm really trying not to do that. So I'm trying to choose something that's close to me. I really was hoping that one of these would work, and I might be a little sad right now. That one might work. Can you see the fish scale seashell? Look at how it pops up. So cool. The blue's like not quite. That's waves. I'm so sad. That's a pretty color. That matches very carefully, closely. Shoot, I was really hoping one of my waves would work. One of my seashell, or, you know. All right, maybe I'm not using that. Anyway, my point is I could go digging around forever in my stash and to find the perfect piece of something, right? And I'm just not, I don't want my creating time to be that. So I try to just find stuff around me. That still means I'm digging through stuff, obviously. But, I mean, there's got to be a stupid piece of paper in this drawer that I can use, right? I mean, look how much paper we have. Come on now. So, if you're like, well, why don't you just go get something out of your seashell thing or what, you know, I'm sure that's what you're saying. But that's why I'm just telling you, talking to myself, which is now bothering me because I might be getting up and getting some. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Oh, is he cute? Should we do that, you guys, with the seashell? It's not quite big enough, is it? It would be this way. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Doesn't match. It's okay. It's okay. I'll put this back in here. I was just watching a video, and who was it? Dee Dee Willingham, I think. She was going through her books and taking everything out, and I was like, duh, that is so what I need to do. Oh, see, I got out this cutter. I just love my little cutter. I just, let's see where we want that. We'll cut it right there, and that goes back in the drawer. Little lobsters, you're so stinking cute. The crazy part is I used this paper, I know without a doubt, last year, just barely, like barely that fits. Holy cow. All right, well, that's exciting. I used this lobster paper last year to make my July journal, which turned out to be like, you know, we were supposed to be traveling and we didn't get to travel, blah, 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 blah. So, this little lobster paper was used, but not, you know, for what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to document our days on the beach. So we'll make a fake day on the beach. And all right, so that's the little envelope like that. It's going to go just like that. And then now the question is, do we edge it? I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. The next question is, do I have to get out an ink pad to do that? See, that's where I think just like right here would be nice. What color do we edge that in? I don't know. All right, we'll do a whole... I'm really liking that color I put on the envelope. That isn't the real color, but like I like how it turned out. So, I don't know what the end of that thought was, but let's just go with like a little bit more of a vintage distressed color here, okay? Now, I didn't do the shoe, obviously, but we can do this whole page. And I don't care if it's getting on something else or, I mean, like, don't care, okay? Okay, so that gives us a little bit of a feel. Yeah. And then this has a little bit of an edge to it now. That will give it a little bit of a feel, an age, if you will. And then this little guy, we can even do a little something like that. Okay? Okay. Back in the box you go, little inks. Okay. So then that gets on there. Yep. That'll do, that'll do. And we're going to do that. Oh, I guess I should... I don't... My thought was it was going to stay open. It's going to stay open. We're just going to make that decision. So, okay. Now, this can go right here. Oh no, I hear Buddy walking again. Okay, I can tell you exactly what's happened. Let me tell you what happened. He got up, he woke up, which is the first thing we heard, and then he went to the bathroom and went outside, and then he walked back in, and then he went to his bowl, and he's now, eaten a little bit, drank some water, checked out the house, done the stuff that dogs need to do to make sure their people are okay. And now he's going to be like, but wait a minute, where are my people? And although I don't think he can see me anymore, I can tell you that dog can smell like the FBI hounds. I mean, if you are cooking and he's sleeping, he's like in the kitchen, like, hello, you forgot to call me for bacon. So I know he knows I'm here, I think. But anyway, he will go to the top of the stairs, and because his little legs, it's very difficult for him to kind of maneuver. He will now he'll bark. Now he'll bark. We're going to make a little, letter in here, and I grabbed this off my desk, but like it's not the right size, even if I were to cut it this way. And I don't think I think the cardstock's kind of fun, but okay. Ooh, Allison. Let's find a little piece of note paper that someone would write a little ditty on. And I would love... Well, we'll do it like a plain piece of paper. That's fine. Because I would love to do some typewriting on here, which I will do maybe later when I don't have you guys with me. What if we just use something like this? That's kind of fun because it has... Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And then I don't think I have any... Okay, so let's cut it down. Do I want the 102 on there? I think maybe not. I think we'll just pretend like it was a little note. I'm just going to cut that at the 4 and see what that gets us. Oh, I almost cut off the top. Okay, so 4 barely fits, and you can see it is not straight at this end. I'm going to just hand cut right inside this red line to make sure it fits. Yeah. Okay. And we don't need the cutter for the second cut because it has lines on it. So, wow, but clearly not straight. My God, Allison. I swear sometimes my scissors are crooked. Just go with me on that one, you guys. Just give it to me, okay? Seriously. All right, well, it is what it is. Okay, that's better. So that's what we want there. Now, the question is, how long do we want this little note? And I don't think it needs to be a fold over or anything. So I'm going to make one cut here, again, using a straight line, but not straight. And that is still too big because, again, I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to fold it over. I think that's better. I'm going to take one more. Well, we'll do a half of one since cutting on a straight line doesn't work anyway. Okay, so that's going to be our note card, our little letter. Do I have to ink that? I don't know. I don't know. I would love it if I could find something in here that I could stick on here. Otherwise, I will like go type something, which I really don't want to do. These are snarky. I could cut some book text out or something, but and then I think I like the, and I think these repeat. Oh, maybe they don't. I look at less talky, more shutty. Oh my gosh. I wish retail therapy was covered by my health insurance. Oh yes, these do repeat. Okay. What do you think, you guys? Okay, I really like this. And I like less talking, more shutty. But that's just like me on the beach. Like, just, I want to read my book and just like, oh, so, let's see. We could do, I don't like these because they're black and rainbow. So we're not going to look at these. I have these that are kind of typed, but those don't fit. I really just don't want to get out my typewriter is what it is. So that's kind of where it's kind of where I'm at right now. And these are, okay, let's look at what the white ones are. And I would like to confirm. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, these are snarky also. What did I do? Oh, yeah, snarky. This is like, it should say snarky and then like Listen, before I had my coffee, I didn't know how awesome I was going to be today either. Today was going great until people. um, I was just gonna write like missing you or something on here, and so these aren't quite what I was thinking of, because I want this to be like a letter from someone at the beach who's spending this. This is me. This is my alter ego writing myself a letter going, I miss you. Where are you? Come join me at the beach and spend all day journaling and writing. There it is. It says chapter 1. There it is. Chapter 1. That's it, you guys. That's it. That's all it has to say. Chapter 1. Oh my goodness. All right. That's perfect. I mean, we could, these are fun. What are these? Junk journal sentiment stickers. These are fun. We could put things on there like, enjoy today. Life is, say yes to new adventures. Okay, let's do that. We'll make a hodgepodge on here. Like we're typing a letter to myself. I just want to make nice things. Oh my God, this is going to be like my vision board. This is my letter to myself. I just want to make nice things. Embrace your own page. Yes. Let your life be your art. Oh, look, here's thinking of you. Is that what this is supposed to say? No. If not now, when? Thinking of you. Oh my goodness, these are fun. Okay, and hold on tight to your dreams. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay? All right. So that is what we're going to do on this little card. That's exciting. And I still love these very much. Yes, Snarky again from Tim Holtz. Okay. Okay, so I just want to do a little like chapter 1 ... Okay, and then that will go into our little card, and then you can pull it out like that. I love it. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to do, let me check the time because I have my timer set. Oh, I think we're done. Okay. We're going to end it there for the video, you guys. I'm going to come in and color the shoe, but I'm not going to take the time to do it on camera because I do need to go. So, wow. Okay. It came together. I really like it. Now I may add a little bit more in color, like I said, for sure the shoe, but, thank you for joining me as I worked myself through this page. I never know what I'm going to do with this. So I really enjoy the process of letting my brain kind of figure out something that works and kind of imagine, So again, this is week 22 of Collage Weekly Planner by Marguerite Miller. I will link her channel below. And the prompts again were something round, a piece of a map, which we combined, a shoe, which is this fabulous seashell shoe. A tool your grandparents would have used is just this typewriter, which I deem as a tool. A postal item, which is this little envelope and card that we made. And then bonus items is one of the elements torn apart. We didn't tear an element apart. Well, I guess I don't get the bonus point today. Technically, I mean, I cut it, but I guess we didn't tear it unless I'm going to go back and do that. But there you go. So Thanks again for hanging out with me, you guys. If you're doing the prompts, please let me know. I'd love to go check out your take on them. Although I haven't watched any channels in a long time on this because I am not current, and I don't want to be kind of swayed, if you will, or subconsciously even like, oh, I think I'll make a whatever. So yeah, I try not to watch the prompt pages before I've made my page. So, but again, if you're doing it, please let me know. I'd love to go check them out. And I hope you're well. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're creating, and I hope you're taking care of yourself. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.